Hey everybody, Warrior Wolf here. Um, just a little disclaimer. This video is going to be just a bit of a rant. I guess you could say a little bit of a venting session. One of the things that all individuals who suffer with multiple sclerosis have to deal with are the way that a lot of the times our family looks at us or views the challenges that we have to deal with. Now, I don't know about other disabilities. Let me take these off because they're doing nothing but shining right into the camera lens. Other disabilities that are not seen, that are like MS, an invisible disease. I can't talk about those because I don't have any experience with those. But one of the things those of us with MS have to deal with, and I'm sure the others do as well, are to deal with it from our friends is one thing, but when our family members, even close family members like parents, siblings, I'm an only child, so I don't know the whole sibling portion of it. One of the things we deal with is not necessarily discrimination from our family members, but basically they think it's all in our heads, which technically it is, because the disease, MS, attacks the nerves in the brain and in the spine. So technically it is all in our head, well, mostly in our head, but they think it's all our imagination, that we're making most of it up. In my case, my instance, one of the things I deal with, especially from my father, is that in regards to my heat intolerance, he thinks, oh, well, I just need to reacclimate myself to the heat. It don't work that way. If I cook a meal, whether it's a small meal for me or I make a meal for all three of us, I pay for it for the next couple of days. Not in the way of, not in pain, but little to non-existent energy. And you other MS warriors can definitely attest to that one. He doesn't understand this. He also doesn't understand, and quite frankly neither does my mother, why I don't help load or unload the dishwasher. Simple. And the time it takes to lean down once I've opened the dishwasher, and the time it takes for me to reach in and grab one item off the bottom rack, I'm having to grab on something, praying to God that I'm able to hold my grip. Praying I don't lose my grip and fall onto the door of the dishwasher, which there's all kinds of sharp knives, because for some deranged reason my father feels that all utensils, when you put them in the dishwasher, go handle first. So all the knives, all the forks, everything, the sharp ends are pointed up. Why? And it's just like with anything else. If I bend over, I risk passing out. I've noticed that part's getting worse and worse. I've got to get back to a neurologist, but I'm trying to wait for my insurance company to figure out which one they want to send me to. But I've got to get back into a neurologist and get back under their care. But I have no help from him. And because I get such a small amount in disability, there is no way I can afford to live on my own. Even if I was lucky to find a place that only cost $400 a month, I still have most places. The places is still have to pay for power. If it's anywhere but the little town I live in, I have to pay water because everything else are out here where I live. Everybody's on well water, which is fine. So if I live even the next town over, which is kind of odd in this area because just the way it's set up. The next town over, which is technically 2 minutes down the road, you have to pay for water. You also have to pay for garbage and sewage, which actually is included in your water, so it's just one bill. But you've got water, power, rent. God forbid you need or want internet service, because then you got to pay for that. I get less than $800 a month. What's my dad's solution to this? Oh, well, you need to go get a job. Right. What kind of job am I supposed to be able to do? I don't have clerical knowledge, or I don't have clerical skills. I can't do any type of outside work. I can't do restaurant work like I used to. I used to bus tables, work fast food. I can't do those anymore because I can't stand that long. I cannot be on my feet long enough to do a full shift. Even a 4 or 5 hour shift in a fast food restaurant. I don't have the skills to do any kind of office job. So I don't know what to do. This isn't even gonna work. I'm already at 9 minutes and I haven't even got to the main subject. So I'll try to make the rest of this quick. The biggest problem, because of my mobility issues, because of my balance issues getting worse, and even my doctor, my primary care doctor, has already said I need a mobility service dog. Okay. One major problem. My father won't let me get another dog. He won't allow another large-sized dog in this house because we already have a little bit. He wonders why I genuinely feel as though he doesn't care about me anymore. I genuinely feel as though he no longer loves me, no longer cares what happens to me. I feel more like he tolerates me. Right now, if I go to Walmart, Winn-Dixie, and for some odd reason when I'm really feeling stupid, to Publix, which I usually only go there when I can't find what I'm looking for at Walmart or Winn-Dixie, because Publix is extremely spendy. 9 times out of 10, especially at Walmart, because of the area I live in, there's a lot of retired and a lot of elderly. There's hardly ever a scooter at Walmart or Winn-Dixie. Oof, great hiccups. And can't exactly go grocery shopping by yourself in a manual wheelchair. There's only so much you can put in the chair before it falls out. So if I had a mobility service dog, I could have the dog walking beside me while I'm pushing a buggy, a normal, everyday manual buggy. And if I got unsteady, if I got dizzy, I could brace on the dog. I could hold on to the dog and resteady myself, or wait for the lightheadedness wave, excuse me, to pass. Because I'm sure we all know, you start getting dizzy, you start getting weak in the legs because of your condition. That shopping cart ain't gonna do diddly squat to help balance you. You go to lean on it, it's gonna shoot out from you. And then you're gonna do a face plant on the Walmart floor. Don't really want to do that. So, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to solve this issue. I need to find a way to solve it. Figure out a way to somehow get my own place. Somehow live the way I need to live to not deteriorate like I'm going to end up doing staying around here. To where I can take care of myself. He won't even help me get to any of my other doctors. He won't help me get to primary. He won't help me get to my gastrology, my pulmonology, cardiology, unless he's going there too, because somehow we ended up with the same cardiologist, which really ain't that big of a deal because he's a dang good doctor. But I also have a urologist. I gotta see a neurologist. I have an ophthalmologist. God help me if I end up with any more specialists. So, but I don't know what to do. don't really have any friends that I could go stay with and and pay them $100, $200 a month to stay there. But I don't know, I'll figure something out. I have to. Otherwise, like I said, I'm going to end up deteriorating if I stay here. If I don't go insane first. Anyways, for those of you who have stuck around to the end, which we're at the 16-minute mark, I apologize. For those of you who have stuck around, if you like the premise of this channel, which is to spread awareness about the multiple sclerosis, please give a like. Please share this video, share this channel. This will be the 4th video on the channel that actually has to do with multiple sclerosis. I do have one on there that it was more of a kind of a take care video when we had Irma literally breathing down our necks. Help me get the word out for this channel, and help me spread awareness for MS, for multiple sclerosis, and what it does to the body, what we deal with physically, what we deal with mentally, and what we deal with emotionally. Now, I'm not saying, and by no means, that our disease is the worst, because it's not, at least not all the time. I know there are other conditions out there that are far worse. There are many people out there, even ones with MS, that are far worse than I am. But again, please give a like, subscribe if you're new, help me get the word out about this channel. And as always, what I try to live by, even when things are unknown, seem undefeatable. Never give up, never surrender. Later, warriors.